Hey YouTube, what's up? Long time no see or hear from. It's your Aussie mom Anna, and I'm doing something I'm excited about and something I hope all Australians who don't have stacks of money are excited about, because I've found heaps of new drugstore products that actually are quality and inexpensive. I know when I'm watching drugstore hauls, I sit there going, what? Maybelline or L'Oreal for $10. It's like Fit Me Foundation's $28.95 here. Like, it's not cheap. And I actually am from Tasmania, so we don't even have like a Mecca Cosmetics or a Sephora, anything to go to. So drugstore it is. But yeah, I've been really happy to find some of these. So I thought I'd go through in sort of brands and show you what I got and have a bit of a talk about them. So one of my first brands that I've discovered a while ago, but these are just some new products. And let me know if you would like to see a full collection of this brand, because I have so much of their stuff because it's so affordable and works well. And maybe a get ready with me or a like best and worst products, let me know. But it's the brand W7. It's an English product originally, and nothing is more than $10. Lip products are $2, face products are around $4 to $5, and then like everything, the most expensive thing is like a palette. This is not new, but like a tin palette like that was $10. So yeah, but anyway, let's get into what I got. So the first thing I'll show you is I got this. They're like fairly obvious with the products they're trying to dupe, but yeah, so this is the W7 Hide and Seek Color Correction Concealer Quad. This was $4. Obviously, the green one is anti-redness. It's got a cream highlighter, dark circles, and the concealer. The dark circles one doesn't seem to do anything. The redness one is pretty good and blends out nicely if you do it on top of your foundation. The cream highlighter is pretty, but you can't blend it too much. But the concealer is great. I've actually been not just using it as a concealer, but an eye primer, and it's been working really well for that. For $4, I would give it a shot. The next thing I got from W7 is one of their beauty blender dupes. Now, this was $2. It's really nice and dense. When you wet it and stuff, gives beautiful performance coverage. It's got all the little angles. I don't think I'd buy another one again, like a real one again after that. That's great. This, I'm sure you've seen before. This is a standout product by W7. So it's Glow Commotion, and it is shimmer highlighter eyeshadow. It's $4. You get a great big pan with a really good mirror, and it's sort of this champagne-y highlight that just goes on beautifully. Let me see. I'll wipe some on this hand, and then I'll swap. See, yeah, check that out. And that was like just one swipe. So that's $4. You can use it everywhere, and I love it. It's got nice staying power. The next thing I got from W7 was this W7 Photo Shoot 16-hour budge-proof foundation. I'm in the color buff. W7 is renowned for having terrible color range and a sort of a pinky undertone, which fortunately suits me, so the colors match. But this lasts 16 hours, but it does sort of appear to it's got a nice feel to it. It goes on nicely, but after a while you notice that it like sort of bunching up over your pores. It's kind of exaggerating stuff. So maybe a better primer will work, or maybe the fact that I'm really stepping up my skincare game, like, 30 years too late. But anyway, maybe it will start to work better after that, because I would love to, like, when you see the prices of just our normal drugstore foundations, you'll be like, why, for $5 I would love this one to work on one of the other ones I've tried, but this one was better than the other one. It's just a pretty basic foundation. Okay, the next thing from W7 is the W7 Flirty Eyes Mascara. Once again, as I said, the brand is renowned for duping products, and they're fairly obvious with who they dupe with the packaging, but this is quite a nice mascara. It's a nice wand. It's like got rubber bristles. They go, how can you see that? Maybe if I put it against there, it will focus. Yep, see? wider at the end, in, and then wider again. It's very liquidy, so when you first get it, like, I recommend wiping some of the top off, or like when you, because it does such a good job, it'll make your eyelashes so big when you open them, they'll go back and hit your eyes and leave little spider dots. So that was great. That was $4 again. Is that everything I got from W7? What did we get this time? We got Beauty Blender, Conceal and Correct Foundation, Mascara, and Glow Commotion. Yeah, okay. The next brand we'll move on to is not you, Kat. It's DB, Designer Brands. I've never seen anyone bar an Australian YouTuber do this brand, and I don't know why everyone doesn't love it. It is so great. It's not super expensive, but the products are so good that you don't mind. Now, the first thing I got today, hold on, Harry. The first thing I got today was actually half price for $7. So normally this is like $15. It's the Blur Skin Protector 3-in-1 Miracle Worker, and you can put this on before makeup to blur out your pores and fine lines, over makeup to do the same thing, or for touch-ups. You open it. I have not seen or heard about this product before. I'm not exactly sure how, like, what it is, because I was shocked when you open it. Okay, so this, it's like not a powder and not quite a cream. It sort of feels like a gel, but when you actually put it on with the sponge, I kid you not, it works. So, like, definitely for $4, I was going to try it out. I would actually buy it for $15. It's great, but yeah, so that's what it's called, the Blur Skin Perfector, and I really like their packaging. Next, from Designer Brands, we have their Designer Brands Concealer Light Diffusing Pigments to Visibly Soften Fine Lines. Now, this is once again another really pinky shade, and I use this to do the triangle sort of highlighting thing under your eyes. Excuse me, Harriet, just let me finish doing this and then I'll finish, please. So I'll do a little swatcheroo of it there. It's nice and thick, doesn't crease, doesn't budge, doesn't stick to your other makeup. But yeah, so that's the colour there. They have more colour selection than like W7, for example, and I'm the second fairest. But yeah, they do once again have quite a pinky undertone. But yeah, I really like the way that one sort of blends out. Then next from them, this is one of my favorites. This is the Highlights Illuminator for all skin types by Designer Brands. And you can either mix it in with your foundation or just use it as a cream highlight. Oops. Ah! Technical difficulty.
I'll get it.
No, it's all right, Harry. Okay, sorry, small technical difficulty. Okay, so there's the illuminator, and it you can use it, mix it with your foundation if you want a really dewy one. I gotta stop putting my finger in front of the camera, but my tripod broke, so I'm trying to do this and not cover the speaker. It's hard. It's hard, trust me. But anyway, so I'll switch that a bit there just on my thumb so you can see. So that's the highlighter there. Then it just shimmers out to just a really beautiful sheen, and that is usually $4. It will last you forever. A dot goes a long, long, long way. So Designer Brands got Blur Skin Perfector, highlighter, concealer. Oh, I want to show you one of their, this is one of their whipped mineral eyeshadow cream to powder, Designer Brands, and this doesn't have a name on it, but it's, I'll show you. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I gotta find some, because I've tried to film this before and I've swatched places and you know. You can pick another movie, girls, but I'll be gone in a minute, then you can have a midnight snack, but just let me do this, please. Okay, got a little bit, so that you can see the texture. It really is like a cream to powder. A little bit goes a long way, and that's the beautiful sort of creamy colour. It's a beautiful lid colour, and then some gold around it builds beautifully, but they last all day. They don't smudge, they don't crease, they don't pick up other product. So that's designer brands, except for some lip liners, which are really good too. They're so creamy, they don't skip, they stay on all day, they're smooth, you get a nice line out of them. She says, swatching them incredibly badly, but like, no. So there's one colour, and there's a slightly more pink colour. My daughter is trying to be bossy to her friend who's on a sleepover in the background. No, Harry, just wait. There's a rose colour, but yeah, they're so creamy and they last forever. So that is what I have from designer brands to show you today. Another fantastic bargain brand from Australian pharmacies. Next, Essence, which obviously isn't new, and it's obviously not an Australian brand, but it is something that I have only just discovered. As I said, I'm in Tasmania. We don't get access to a lot of products. We don't have a Mecca, we don't have a David Jones, we certainly don't have a Sephora. You can order stuff online. I just try and find out, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so Essence appeared to be a great price, so I thought I'd give it a go. I got, first of all, this Essence eyeliner pen, waterproof in blackest black. Always remember with felt tip pens to store them with the felt tip down, so I mean they will dry out anyway, but that will prolong it. And this I have had great success with. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't move, you can get it off at the end of the day, it doesn't dry and flake off, it gives a nice even line, and it's black, so love it. That was $3. The next thing I got, I'm not such a fan of. When I was young, all the cool girls at school wore Maybelline Dream Matte Foundation, and they all looked the same shade of orange, but my God, we thought they were cool. So I've been looking for like a decent drugstore foundation that wasn't, I just use Maybelline Fit or Rimmel, the 25-hour plus, and both of them are, near $30 basically for a drugstore foundation. So I was trying to find something a bit cheaper, and this was like $5. So I was like, yes, let's give it a go. She's trying to open it with one hand. So anyway, she gets it open. I've used it twice. Look how much it's got. Now, it does have this really cool bouncy consistency, but it just and it goes on really soft, but then it just doesn't seem to. Okay, so there's where I've put some on there, and then the more you blend it out, I'll blend this out and then you can have a look. It just hugs every line and pore, and it doesn't actually seem to do much. So you can just keep building and building, and then you look like one of the Maybelline, Dream Matte Mousse Foundation girls. You look like you've got a face full of... You've got a face with a silicone cover that isn't your own skin, and other products don't stick to it well. They bunch like concealers and stuff, so not a huge fan of that, but obviously not that disappointed because I only shelled out like $5 on it. And I also got an Essence lip liner somewhere along the line, which I love. Oh, here it is. So just a nude lip liner, and I actually really love that because my new thing at the moment is I'm over matte liquid lips. So there's the Essence one under the black there, and what I've been doing is just full lining my lips and filling them in with the lip liner and then just putting a gloss over the top, which brings me, I guess, to my next brand. So we have a shop in Tasmania called Big W. They have their own makeup brand called BOE Beauty, Bow Beauty. Everything is $1 or $2. So what I got is a couple of lip glosses to go over, as I said. So I got one Bow Beauty lip lacquer, and that's just a really high shine gloss. It doesn't really give much color, a little pink, slight tinge of pink, which is nice over the lip glosses, but it's not sticky or anything, which I really like. And then this is one of their matte liquid lips, and I only discovered these recently. They're not as matte as like NYX or Kylie or, even any of the L'Oreal or whatever ones, but I like that because they don't dry down so horribly and dry. It's more like one of the Velvet Lips formulas. So that pink one there that you can see, that is the matte liquid lips, not dried down fully yet. And what color is this? Blush pink, and that's $2. Then I got a Bow Beauty eyeshadow pencil. Does this have a color? A lot of their stuff doesn't. But yeah, it's just a chubby eyeshadow pencil. I cannot find the lid at the moment, but it's the nice grey color that it gives. It's beautiful. And I also got, where are you? I also got the gold, which comes out a bit chunky. Comes out, spit the lid out. Comes out a bit chunky. Hang on, let's see if we can smooth it out because I want you to see how pretty it is. See? So yeah, that's really nice to use as a base. And that was $2 as well. So I think we've covered W7, designer brands, Bow Beauty. Oh no, here's their finishing powder. It comes in a pink tone and this one, which is called translucent. I love them both. It's $1. I repurchase it all the time. It doesn't clog my pores or block my skin. It stays on, so who am I to complain? Okay, now we'll move on to a little bit of the random stuff, the randoms. So as I was saying, I have been really getting into, like, I'm over liquid lips. I want like that wet look lip gloss back, or even just normal creamy lipsticks. But I found this the other day. I love the color, but I have no idea what brand it is. It was like $1 in the grocery, like Woolworths makeup section. Doesn't have a brand, but I am loving it to layer, like to just put over a full lip, like a full, when I've colored my lips in totally with lip pencil, I then put this lip gloss on just there, and as you can see, it's got a slight pinky mauve tone. It's not too sticky, and it just gives the lip liner just a little bit of zhuzh. It's beautiful. The next one, slightly more expensive, but this is one of the Revlon Ultra High D in Smoky Quartz, and I will show you. This is like the lip glosses of the early 90s, those lip lacquers, and I really, really loved that look. Like, I want it back, but yeah, I think this makes me long for it back. And there it is. Look at that shine. And it's not too wet. It stays on your lips. It's a beautiful. So yes, let's boycott liquid lips. Let's go back to lip gloss and lipsticks. Okay, so that was a bit of a random. That was from Revlon. Then from Maybelline, I got the Lash Sensational, which is slightly like the W7, their real one before, but I don't believe it's the one they're actually trying to do. This one is great, however. I got it in blackest black, and it makes my eyes look fake. I have a bit of a hard problem getting it off. Like, I feel like I sort of, with my makeup remover, have to like grab it around each lash and pull. But anyway, it does make my lashes look pretty specky. Maybe I'll try buying some falsies. Then I've lost a lint in these, and it's so pretty. This is Estee Lauder Pure Color Tiger's Eye Shimmer. So I'll give you a little swatcheroo on this. I'm running out of places to swatch. Pull that up a bit. Okay. So there is that colour, and that's just like a bullet lipstick. And see why we love them, because they're beautiful colours and they don't dry down. This is something I've been wanting for a while. I have just been using concealer, but this was reduced to $3. This is just an e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I have no idea if like this is a traditional colour or not. Like, from my understanding, the purpose of an eyeshadow primer is to give you an even base for the colours to pop, and to give you sort of a surface that the colours will grab onto. So that is the colour of the eyeshadow base by e.l.f. It feels nice, and for $3 I'll happily give it a whirl. The next thing was a great bargain, because at Target they had this NYX as a free gift if you spent $29 or more. And then I saw it advertised for $15, and I went to the lady and I said, don't think you can sell this separately because this is a free gift. And it turned out I was right, so she gave it to me for free. So I got this beautiful street style 6-color eyeshadow quad. It has 2 mattes and 4 shimmers. I'm not too sure about what sort of looks you could do with it, but I've been just doing like like that's a beautiful crease color, that's a lovely highlight color, and then like this in the lid, and then this smudged under the eye, or that sort of thing. But I'll show you some of the pigments because they're pretty specky. I wish the purple didn't look so grey, but from what I'm told, purples are pretty hard to get right. But yeah, that's 3 of them just done with my offhand. And then these, how cute. So these are the NYX Ultra Glosses, and because they're in a gift pack, there, like the lids are done up like little ribbons. And I got Cosmos, which is just a beautiful sort of pinky clear, not too sticky, stays on forever, which I've been enjoying over my lip liners. And I got, what is this called? Plush Red. I'll give you a swatch of this because it's pretty phenomenal. Look at that colour, and it just stays like that too. It's beautiful, she says, taking it lid out of her mouth finally. Now, I got this set, she says, throwing away this set of eyeshadow brushes. I actually got these off the internet, and these were $2, but I'm really been enjoying them. Then I got a set of